Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Squeak? Thank you for the raid. Let's get it, chat. Hope you are all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. What up, Squeak? How'd your stream go today, man? Pumped for next week. Yeah. Probably on Friday do some Paladin starter build crafting live on stream and make a video out of it. Oh, good. Put in a few hours on Void Knight experimenting with these things. I never bothered to try. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I've only ever really done the one build on Void Knight. It was so successful for me that I just never felt the need to try out anything else on Void Knight. Whereas I've tried out a bunch of stuff on Paladin. Yeah, the arena can be a lot of fun. I got, let's see. The heck's True Ogre? Get it, True Ogre. You bumped Raid Boss Cannon. Let's see. Yeah, I'm number 22 on the Sentinel list for Void Knight. I did this a while ago. I was still just level 99, so it might be fun to do another Void Knight run. Dude, this guy with Forge Guard made it to 998. $998. Ditto, number 17. Get it. Alright, let's see. Is that ad still playing? It's almost over. Okay, let's get into some gameplay. So we're playing Rogue probably today and tomorrow, and then Friday we'll start the Paladin stuff and then do a Void Knight stream. Oh, you're gonna blast Warlock? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, Warlock's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'll probably I'm starting Paladin for sure, but then I might check out Warlock after that. I'll probably be playing with a group. It's not solidified yet. I had some friends say they wanted to roll with me when it started. People who haven't really played that much. But I've also had a couple other streamers reach out to me. I don't know if you know who Merkware is, but he was asking if I'd want to roll in a group, because originally I was going to do SSF. I mean, I normally play solo anyway, so SSF felt like a good fit. That way I can play on the SSF leaderboards and all that. But I think to start, I might be doing group play. Well, I'll have to firm that up probably by Tuesday. The day before, just to know what's going on. Maybe even the weekend. What about you, Squeak? You doing it, SSF? See, that's what I wanted to do at first. I just wanted to go straight for the SSF leaderboard, but these are some good friends, and there's people who want to play with me. It's shocking. I know. I'm so used to playing solo. Oh, I had a build and everything worked out for that. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? You're going to play Wafflemancer. Wafflemancer is the ultimate class in Last Epoch. Yes, sir. That's what I was thinking. Summoning Sparkies are the way to go. Yeah, dude. I wanted to be up there. SSF launch. Like I said, we'll have to firm stuff up. Oh, there we go. I'm still gonna leave it. So I logged on to YouTube today for some, and literally YouTube recommended me a video of somebody going, "Last Epoch sucks," and he was being serious. It wasn't like that one troll video that blew up where the guy's like, "Yeah, Last Epoch's so bad you can actually," and he lists all like these really good things in Last Epoch. Now this guy was literally saying Last Epoch sucks. I'm like, oh my gosh, YouTube, why are you recommending me this video? He had like 100 views too, so he was literally going, Last Epoch sucks, Diablo 4 is really good. I didn't even, I watched like the opening 20 seconds. I'm like, man, this guy's on something else. I kind of scrolled through his comments and I saw somebody saying, somebody replied, yeah, the troll video was amazing. It was. But I was like scrolling through this dude's comments and there's people like, yeah, I agree. The controller support sucks. I'm like, I guess I'd have to watch it. I guess I would have to watch it, but I'm like, what? Maybe I should do a live reaction. Let a few more people get in here. I'm like, but if you're, it's like, I don't want to like put words in the guy's mouth because I haven't watched the full video yet. But I'm like, if you're harping on Last Epoch because the controller support's not the greatest, like, really? That's an odd thing to hate the whole game for. Yeah, I should really just watch. I should really just watch the dude's video. Just that way I'm not getting any false impressions. All I've seen is title, the opening 10 seconds, and what somebody replied in the comments. Now, I've had some people like leave comments saying, I don't really like Last Epoch. Here's a few reasons why. And they were like good faith comments. Like, felt like the game was too easy. And then I'd reply with, well, you can push the corruption infinitely. The difficulty suits you. You got to put in the work. And he's like, well, what's the point if I'm going to fall asleep along the way? I'm like, hey, if you're somebody who's got time constraints, then I get it. But this game is very rewarding. With the amount of time that you put in, you'll get back that much in return. They didn't reply after that, but it seemed very amicable. It didn't seem like somebody was just trolling me, because obviously, if you look at my YouTube, most of my content is Last Epoch. Some people just need to hate on something. Well, to say Last Epoch sucks and then go, yeah, but Diablo 4 though. Okay, you know what? I got you guys here. Let's just, you know what? I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not even gonna wait. Let's pull up this dude. Let's pause the music. Let's pull up this dude's YouTube video. Okay, it's about 14 minutes long. Let me change to where we can see. We want the video capture. No, we don't want video capture. We want display capture. All right. right, cool. So now we should be able to. All right, cool. Just so we're aware, this is from Grumpy Bear. He is a smaller creator like myself. Whatever the outcome of this video is, I don't want anybody harassing this gentleman. But let's check out what it was.
Look,
he doesn't have any timestamps.
Lost Ark is a piece of shit.
Okay.
It's a piece of shit game.
He's saying
it's a piece of shit.
He's saying.
I'm just done.
Is he saying Lost Ark?
It's a piece of shit. She just bit me. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't tell you. Don't know what to tell you anymore. Fuck. She just bit me.
Okay. Did he say Lost Ark or Last Ark?
Lost Ark is a piece of shit.
Okay, Lost Ark. Okay. All right.
Piece of shit game. It's a piece of shit.
Okay.
I'm just done. I'm just done with the gaming community. I'm over them. Okay? I'm over them.
Okay,
it's just like every single day people attack my game. All right? They attack Diablo 4, the game that I love. Every day I see a fucking new video out there on YouTube talking about how shit Diablo 4 is for some fucking stupid reason that really gives a fuck.
Okay, so this gentleman is obviously pretty upset. I thought he said Last Epoch because the title says Last Epoch sucks, but then he says Lost Ark sucks. Well, let's give him a moment. He's obviously like he's got a lot of feelings. Like,
shut the fuck up. Everybody thinks it's their game. It's their game. Like they.
Okay, yes, I'm a hypocrite, but I get to say it because it's my game because I support it. Okay, you know what? Credit where credit is due. All right. he's seeing the, you know, like. By saying Lost Ark sucks and then saying people saying Diablo 4 sucks, obviously that's a bit of a paradox, right? You know, I'm becoming the thing that I hate, but he did put it there. Yes, I'm being a hypocrite here, but I got to get, you know, I understand. People got their feelings.
To you because you played it. You played Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 back in the day and how they changed it. And they just hurt your feelings because it's your IP. They don't owe anything to you. If you want to do something, go fucking buy the business and make it yourself.
Okay.
You have Lost Ark. You have Last Epoch. You have Path of Exiles.
Okay. So far he's mentioned Last Epoch once, and he hasn't mentioned it in a negative way. But obviously, the title of the video, Last Epoch sucks.
What the fuck do you want? Like, stop. You know, it's okay having criticism for the game. It really is. For the first 2 weeks. And then it's time to just fucking go away. Like, okay, Diablo 4 isn't a game for you. They didn't scam you.
Okay. He makes a good point here. I mean, if the game's not for you, the game's not for you. But I think the main reason why people are upset with Diablo 4 is that it was a game for them and it disappointed them. And so now they're airing their grievances. And to a point, like, look how much Diablo 4 has changed. If we hadn't said anything, if nobody said anything about Diablo 4, like, look at those massive nerfs we were getting all preseason and then going into season 1. Like, Nerf City. And then people said something. So, yeah, I have to say, like... So I have to say, like, if we didn't say anything, like, what would the game have been like? Let's keep watching.
It was clear. They're ripping you off in your eyes. Okay, don't buy anything else for them. Move the fuck on.
Okay, where does he start talking about Last Epoch?
Fucking morons. Like, I downloaded Last Epoch.
Okay, here we go.
And it has terrible controller support. There's no...
Okay. Okay, well, obviously he's about to say some more, but terrible controller support. I don't think the game was designed with... I don't think Last Epoch was designed with controller support in mind. It definitely does feel like controller support got tacked on in Last Epoch. But here's the thing, it's still in early access. It showed how great it would be. The season stuff has just been made. The outfits are way overpriced. Yeah, but they're optional.
Click to move. So you know what? Instead of going out there and bitching about it, I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking click to move. I did enough of that in Lost Ark. I have 1,000 hours in that bullshit game. And I don't even know why I clicked. I'm fucking done clicking. Diablo Immortal, I loved it because I could use my controller. And then Diablo 4, it's better with a controller. I think a lot of the negativity out there could be solved if you played the game on a controller, because you'll see that all your abilities are just fucking aimbot. It's just amazing.
Okay, so far he doesn't like Last Epoch because the controller support is bad. I'm not going to stop the video right there. Obviously, I want him to say his piece, but Last Epoch sucks because the controller support is not there.
So go play it with a controller. It's awesome. Look, I'm fucking 34. I'm done clicking.
Maybe it is. I mean, like, look, dude's putting filters on his face. Like, maybe this is a troll video. I mean, this is an image for you. This is an image for you, chat.
Carpal tunnel.
Hey, I'm 35.
So, Last Epoch, fuck off with your dumb shit controller support and your no WASD. Like, fuck you. But that's all I'm gonna say about the game.
No, Chad, he is about to say something else, so I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him, but the game sucks because the controller support is not there.
You funded it after 10 minutes. Fuck no. I ain't playing that garbage. It's a fucking shit game. Path.
The controller support is not good, so the game sucks. I refunded after 10 minutes because I don't want to get carpal tunnel. I'm 34 years old. Okay.
Of Exiles. I put 150 hours into that so far, okay? It's got controller support that I feel like works. However, the builds to get past a certain part, I'm finding that you really got to use your mouse and keyboard. And I don't want to do that. I just want to use a controller. And it's so weird because I'm a huge PC guy. But as I've got older, I find controller it's fucking easier for me.
Okay. Like, I'm genuinely confused now. Like, is this dude trolling? Is it? I don't know. Like I'm gonna watch the whole video because I want to see if, like, at the end he's like, by the way, guys, Last Epoch's amazing. I'm just trolling.
It makes me enjoy games a little bit more. I can't believe this whole fucking video is turning out to be a controller advocate. Like Meals on Wheels kid. Jesus Christ. what was I even talking about? I'm talking about complaining about fucking games. About games that you're not enjoying. Like, I'm just like really exhausted just watching those videos, and you're questioning like, well, then why do you watch them? Because a lot of my favorite streamers, they all jump on this bandwagon to hate the game. Well, I'm gonna keep playing it because I'm 34, dad. I'm its target audience.
I'm up to 2 socks. Trophy.
The real reason why I don't like Path of Exiles is simply because it just doesn't have that wow factor. And when that comes down to is, where the fuck is the combat text? Like, are you... What the
I bet this guy does a good Robert De Niro impression. Doesn't he like have that sort of like complexion?
Why am I not seeing my damage? What the hell? I just want to see how much damage I'm doing. I don't want to see a health bar go from imaginary health bar. I want to see a number.
Face crunch, yeah.
And that's really the only reason why I don't really like Path of Exiles. And besides that, you get to a point where you kind of do need to click them.
I mean, he's got a point with Path of Exile, chat.
There's just too many there, and you have to reconfigure the controller, and that gets confusing. But please stop doing what I'm doing. Stop bitching. I can get.
Don't do what I'm doing. That look. That is the face of a parrot right there. That is the face of a stop doing what I'm doing. Don't do what I do.
Bitching about a game that actually scams you. And there are some of those. We have evidence. What was it? The day after? Clearly.
The day before, but it might as well be the day after, because that's when the studio shut down.
Pretty borderline fraud and scam, okay? Diablo 4 was not even remotely close.
Yeah, I agree. Diablo 4 was not a scam. Diablo 4 was not a scam. I got my money's worth out of it. I was just disappointed.
Any level. So you could not like the game, but you purchased it and you got what you purchased.
Right here, it should just pull up the more you know. But you purchased it and you got what you purchased. Instantly cuts to the more you know.
Sorry. Move the fuck on with your lives. Forget Diablo 4 exists in your head. Stop comparing it. Like this last Epoch, that's all everybody's talking about. It's going to be better than Diablo 4. I'm excited because we can just rag on Diablo 4 a little bit more, just beat them down until they're a fucking pathetic little piece of shit. And then we'll stomp on them and we'll shit on them. And then we'll figure out that last Epoch is actually a bullshit game too. And it's a piece of shit is just as bad in its own element. I mean, I guarantee when you guys start playing it, you'll see the wonkiness to this game. It feels bad. It just
played it for 10 minutes and refunded. You got more content. Let me see if I can. Let me put that back. Let me click on my face. Look, I should put this right here. He's got more content out of the game for this video than he played the game.
It's like plays. Ugh. But that's my opinion. I'm not going to say anything more about last Epoch.
It's his opinion, chat.
Because it doesn't.
This is the second time he said that's all I'm going to say about last Epoch too, right?
It doesn't evolve in my head. It doesn't live there. Well, I mean,
it kind of
I
does.
guess it does live there.
Yes!
Because I'm trying to find a reason to fucking hate it too. Because look, that's what the internet is now. It's just we gotta fucking find something to hate, don't we? Well, I hate Last Epoch. I hate Path of Exiles. It doesn't cater to me. So it's shit. It's fucking shit.
I'm glad he put that I know I'm a hypocrite disclaimer at the beginning of the video, because he's doing exactly everything. I swear this has got to be a troll video. This guy's doing it masterfully.
You for not catering to my wants. You son of a bitch. Look, the moral to the story is I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video, but it's true. But it's true. We as gamers are a shit populace. I truly believe that. I think we are awful people, the vast majority of us, and we allow these negative things to ruin our days.
Okay, continue on.
I mean, why the hell am I making this video? Because I'm reading on Steam about some dude that won controller support, and I was like on his side, and I'm reading the comments, and they're all attacking him, saying, "That's not how an ARPG is supposed to be played." So, look, the well is tainted.
The well is tainted.
It's already tainted. People will come out here praising this game and just how much they love it, and they will praise it because it ain't Diablo 4.
But you played it for 10 minutes, bro. I understand the controller support's not the best, and hopefully it gets better. But you still, by your own admission, played it for 10 minutes.
And that's the truth. Now look. It could be a good game. I only gave it 10 minutes. I was done. I might be forced to buy it again because I'll see people playing it and I'll be like, nexus.gg/babblingBike. Like, wow. Well, now I gotta jump on the bandwagon and play the game. And I fall for that all the time. So I might be right there with you. Enjoying the game because they made a good game.
Okay. This video is masterful. It sucks. I played it for 10 minutes and I refunded. And you know what? I might have to buy it again and play it and see that they made a good game. I'm glad I didn't stop watching. I'm glad I kept watching. This is great. This is gold. How many socks are we up to, Air Dragon?
But the problem is that
wait, he's going back.
Never have a, what's the word I'm looking for? It'll never have an actual real start because it's.
This guy's having the craziest internal argument. Yes, it's like he's developing the idea live in front of the camera.
It's already been praised. It already has a motive. The game has a motive to beat Diablo 4, and there's a community that is built around destroying another game's reputation by putting other games at a higher pillar than it really deserves.
Okay, let's think about that one for a moment, chat, because yeah, ever since Diablo 4 came out, it has had a big crosshair on its back. Like literally a big, huge target. There we go, target on its back. Like even the developers of Last Epoch released like, was it last year? Like in June or something like that. They released like a little graphic that had like how many classes you could play in Diablo 4 versus what you could do here, the price of the game. So yeah, he's right. You know, I mean, Diablo's had a big target on its back, and Diablo keeps getting knocked down. But at the same time, I kind of agree with what Rax said. Like, if we don't say anything, the game won't improve.
There's people's jobs that depend on this game succeeding.
I'm gonna just stop you right there, pal. Microsoft. If you've seen the layoffs, it doesn't matter how well the game does. Microsoft already said bye.
And they will do everything they can to spread their propaganda about how great of a game it is. And it could be
dude, for real, bro. I've put forth constructive criticism for D4 on stream because complaining without offering. Yeah. If we don't offer a solution and we just complain about Diablo, then what's the point?
Again, could be a good game.
Because in a way, this guy is kind of offering solution. In his opinion, he wants to play with controller support. Maybe he's being a bit hyperbolic about getting carpal tunnel, but he likes playing on controller. And yes, Last Epoch's controller support is not the best. It's not the best. It is there, but it's still not fully fleshed out. Rax has the right of it. Calm, constructive critique is the best. Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think you can actually know. Because the well's tainted. And that's how I think most games are today. For example, Power World. My son likes the game. I played with him for a little bit, and I was just bored. I couldn't get the idea of like, what is the point? Like, why is this cool? Like, I felt like there was no like real. I need completion. I need like it to be done, and it just felt like it was just gonna go on forever.
Now I know he's trolling for sure. Got it.
Bosses and shit, but I was like, I don't wanna fucking do this.
Rings of Power was a good show.
I feel like that game is. I actually think they did make a good game. For specific people that like those, and but we won't know because. Problem is there's a bad audience to that game that wants to hate it, and so what that did was counter that.
He's got a point. Like look at Power World. Like if you look at any hate that's coming towards Power World, it's everybody who's like get ripped off Pokemon. It's animal abuse. It's all that. Yeah, I haven't played Power World, but I've seen the headlines.
And create this false persona about it, saying how great it was. When I don't actually think half the people that say they like the game actually like the game. I think they're wanting to. They're just going with the vibe of countering the wokeism.
That is a little thought provoking. That is a little thought provoking. Saying you like Power World. So PETA had made an anti-statement against Pokemon as well. PETA is just PETA. Yeah. PETA. PETA. PETA weird. Yeah, but that is a little thought-provoking. Like, how many people are saying they like Power World just because there's all these people out there going, the game sucks, the game's, cruelty, the game's this, and then people are like, you know what? F those guys. I like Power World. Favorite game of all time. How many hours you got into it? 5 million.
That kind of audience thing. I'm not saying it's woke, but it's just that kind of thing. Let's counter it because of this, or let's counter it the other way because of that. And it's just like, I don't know where the fuck to go. And that comes down to just Why are we watching videos and relying on other people to tell us what's good and not? The Lord of the Rings Amazon shit.
I haven't seen this show, by the way. I've heard there was people who didn't like it because it wasn't Peter Jackson, but then I also heard people who like read the books and stuff. They're like, yeah, it's a good show. I haven't read the Silmarillion. I did read Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3. I did read the books and watch the movies. Obviously, Peter Jackson's vision was good, but they had to cut a lot of content, and that's why I'm intrigued by the show thing. I just don't have time, so.
I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I actually went into it blind, and I was like, I kind of was annoyed by the chick, but I was like, yeah, it was kind of entertaining. It was kind of cool, whatever. And then I went online. I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to hate this because I'm a huge, actual Lord of the Rings fan. And now it's like, I mean, look at a map of Middle Earth.
Ooh, that looks very nice.
I'm a pretty big Lord of the Rings fan, and so when I saw this negativity, like, oh shit, damn it, I'm fucking supposed to hate this thing. Uh-oh. And I almost changed my opinion on it, but then I was like, why can't I not like it? I don't own anything to Lord of the Rings. It's not my... I can still go back and watch the other fucking movies. I can go read the books if I want to. I don't care what people do.
Lord of the Rings purists don't take well the Rings of Power. Okay. But it's a decent show, not a waste of time, but not the next big epic. Okay. Hey, what up, Marvel Man? We're reacting to a dude who said Last Epoch is bad and Diablo 4 is good. Air Dragon is pretty sure that this is a troll video. The guy said Last Epoch sucks because he prefers to play on controller. More power to him, for sure. I like mouse and keyboard, but he likes to play with controller. And as we all know, controller support is there on Last Epoch, but it's not the best. And for that reason, he refunded the game after 10 minutes and then says the game is bad. But later on in the video, he did say, and I already know, I'm probably going to have to buy the game again and then realize it's a good game. Just get good. I mean, he gave a reason. He gave a reason. He doesn't want to get carpal tunnel. He's 34 years old. He doesn't want to get carpal tunnel. You know what? I'm not gonna bash it. You know, maybe he works an office job. I'm a cook, so I mean, I'm not worried about, you know, carpal tunnel.
I don't. I guess that's where I'm trying to end this. Fuck off.
True boys fashion.
Nope, we are not going there. All right, well, that was a video from Grumpy Bear. He certainly lived up to the name. Honestly, I thought that was a pretty entertaining video. I'd be interested to see if he plays the game again and what his ball take. Okay, let's read what this guy said. Bro, I'm on your side. Controller support and LE is buggy. Diablo 4 at its core is a good game and eventually will stand by a really good game. However, LE has so many things going for it and the game is only $35. Ladders, in-game, loot filter, crafting system. This is coming from someone of you who loves Diablo 4, but yeah, I can call a spade as well. Have a good one. You get carpal tunnel from controllers as well. PJ Star, still several people complaining about controller support in chat the other day. Yeah, it's not the best, but I definitely think, yeah, I don't think it's the best, but there's mouse and keyboard. All right, well, big shout out to Grumpy Bear. I'm actually gonna drop this dude to subscribe because I'm interested in seeing like what. Like if he actually plays the game and like if he's gonna do a follow-up video to this. All right, well, Grumpy Bear, hope you feel better. Oh, I got kicked. Let's end that. You can get carpal tunnel from controls also. They are better than keyboard mouse technically, but splitting hairs. I got you. All right. Well, thank you for everybody who has tuned in. Almost 37 hours into LE, and the community is the most toxic I've ever seen, but it's fairly toxic. Really? You feel like, well, you know what? I have seen world chat from time to time. It could get a little spicy in world chat. Hello from Malaysia. Hey, what up? Was it Vitatus? Hello. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I'm usually busy playing the game, but occasionally chat catches my eye and there's a lot of arguing. Yeah, it always happens in world chat. Every world chat has its moments, especially if the audience is coming from Blizzard, speaking from experience. What's going on, YouTube? Yeah, for those who are not aware, I stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you look down there in the corner, you might see chat overlapping. You know, you might have yourself a good time. Okay. Yeah, so I went through. That was like what, a 14-minute video, and I spent, you know, pretty much 30 minutes reacting to it. That sounds about right. Yeah, I think so. We actually had a few more people in here, and I think they're like, I came for rogue gameplay. Bye. That was not planned. Bladedancer looks pretty fun. I'm playing Flurry and a multi-shot marksman, and it's really fun besides the bug that makes Flurry go through enemies without doing any damage. I heard about that bug. I was using Flurry myself, and I actually stopped. Let me pull up this. What's your opinion on the new upcoming trade faction system? I think it'll be cool. I'm excited for Circle of Fortune. It's going to actually add some new in-game mechanics, like essentially bounties, but I think that's going to be fun. And then increased drop rates. When I saw it, I'm like, wait, play the game the same way I've been playing it since September and then get better drops? Yes, please. I think Merchant's Guild, though, ultimately would probably be best for, like, content. Gonna go do adult stuff. Catch you later, Dragon. I think Merchant's Guild might actually be good for content creators, because if they're theory crafting a build, you know, it'll be really good for the theory crafters. Because if they're theory crafting a build and they're like, oh, I'm gonna need a such and such, assuming you got a huge pile of gold right there, you can just go buy what you need. And also assuming you got the proper levels of Merchant's Guild. I think it'll be good for theory crafters out there for sure. I was kind of hoping for a supply and demand thing. Like here's the scenario. So I'm a Circle of Fortune guy, and I find somebody who's a Merchant's Guild guy, and then I like supply this guy with stuff, and then he goes and sells it. I thought that would be kind of cool, but ultimately at the end of the day, you can switch factions anytime you want to, right? So there's gonna be nothing stopping you from just switching over. It'll have the cough. Yeah, it'll have the cough tag. Originally, when I heard about it, I thought it'd be cool if I could do that, but no, I can't because they're gonna be faction tagged. Does the cost of tabs stop increasing at some point? As far as I'm aware of, they just keep going up exponentially. I bought 2 tabs the other day, and they were like 570,000 and 580,000, somewhere around there. I'll have to check the stream, but it's getting pretty high for me. I'm at like 60 plus tabs, and I still got 2 million gold. I have been told that there is actually a cap on how many stash tabs you can have. The cap is 200. I don't know if that's because somebody just made it their life's goal to try and buy as many stash tabs as possible, or if the developers came out and said, yeah, there's a cap. But speaking of Captain P67 over on Twitch, I know that guy's over 100 stash tabs now. He's probably even higher. Do you know why we can't bind right click to force move? What's your favorite? My favorite class is Paladin, Vitalis. I'm almost level 60, still going through the campaign, and I'm always out of gold. Yeah, you find more gold in Monoliths for sure. So we can do... Oh, you're talking about right click. Oh no, I don't know why we can't do that. Like turning your left click into to like your attack and move, and your right click is your movement. Honestly, ever since I played action RPGs, it's always the left click moved you around and generally had an attack associated with it, and then your right click was something that you did with your build. And it could just be that's the reason why, it's the industry standard. You can do move to melee attack. You can change input keys. Do you know why you can't? Oh, okay. It cannot be replaced. On the menu, if my left click is move, interact, and force move is unbound, I try to assign right click, and it says it's already in use, but it isn't. I reassigned your keys. Yeah, that's interesting. Ariel has on Discord has explained it. Okay, Marvel Man, how about you offer some insight on this, because I'm not aware. I don't even know who that is. Oh, yeah. I want my little buddy. Oh yeah, no music. Hi there. Remember replying on a bug report about right mouse button from you, though it was posted after this. I'll log the feedback for you. However, I will reiterate: right mouse button and left mouse button swap or right mouse button move is not something the team has plans to introduce, as left mouse button has some special properties which do not go through the usual rebinding system. Oh. Are you particularly excited for any class coming out in 1.0? I think Warlock will be cool, but I'm playing Paladin on launch. Vitatis. Okay, so there's something about it that left mouse button has something special. Is it because you can click on this and then assign your own little, attack and move, whatever? Interesting. Maybe it's the same thing for right click. It involves menu stuff like teleporting. Oh, maybe. Besides, it has special properties. Okay. Can't wait to get to the point where I can just hover over a unique on the ground and immediately know if I'm picking it up or not. I spent way too much time right now looking at gear, especially if you don't know what kind of uniques are out there. PJ Star, do you use the loot filter at all? Or is it you're still learning about the game, so you don't know if it's something you might need? You do. Okay. I know what affixes I'm looking for, but my stash is getting so full of gear with those affixes because I'm not getting enough runes of shattering. Yeah, dude, the runes of shattering thing, I already have my opinions. I think they should be removed. Like, if you actually want to take the chance and try and remove something from a piece of gear, then you got the rune of removal, and that'll give you the runes. If you just want to destroy the gear and then take your chance on not getting runes off of it, I would say just make it free. Like, I know the devs already know this because there's only one type of rune you can buy in the game, Rune of Shattering. It's the only one where you can go to a store and buy it, and you can never buy enough. Vitalis, you mentioned you like Paladin. You're going to play it on launch. What build are you going to be running? With Paladin, so I plan on doing a stream this weekend, kind of going over different options. The build I'm probably going to end up going is Voikli Multi-Strike, but I'm not going to be able to do that immediately because I believe Voikli Multi-Strike I'll have to be like level 19 or something. So I'll take a look at the options. It's also going to come down to gear. Like, if I get a specific unique or something that really suits the build, I might pivot, you know? Like, oh, I found this particular unique right off the bat. This would actually be a whole lot better if I built such and such. And we're getting like some frame rate dropping. I'm gonna have to restart the game. Ads are over and you had a question. If I wanted to fill this LP in my dagger, do I have to use another dagger or can I use any one-handed weapon? I think I need to hone my loot filter down some more. Some of the affixes that last Epoch tools claim are uncommon seem to be quite common. Perhaps. Okay, so let's go back here and let me answer Marvel Man's question. Marvel Man, you're going to have to use a dagger. If it's a dagger, you have to use a dagger. If it's a chest armor piece, it has to be a chest armor piece. Now, it's not so specific. Like, if you look at a unique dagger or a unique weapon, you'll notice that it also has like a little modifier. Like, it's based off of this archetype. There's different archetypes in the game. You don't have to have the same archetype, but it has to be the same thing. So if I wanted to combine a two-handed sword with a unique two-handed sword, it could be an Odachi, it could be a Claymore, it could be all these different two-handed swords, but it has to be a two-handed sword combining with a unique two-handed sword. Boom. I actually got a video for you. Hold on. Yeah. There you go, Marvel Man. Yes, it has to be an exalted. It has to be a purple. It has to be an exalted weapon with 4 affixes. It has to have 4 affixes. You can't be all like, oh, this exalted dagger dropped with only 1 exalted affix on it and there's no other affixes. Oh, I'm taking this to the bank. I'm going to go combine it. No, the game already thought of it. It has to have 4 affixes. And that's explained in that video, Marvel Man. It's about 8 minutes long. Can you link that in the chat as well? Yeah. There you go. You are very welcome. Hey, thank you so much for the prime time, Squeak. Appreciate it. Wish you all the best of luck on LE launch day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, what up, Dr. Lecter over on YouTube? Hope you're having a good one, man. Welcome on in. Yeah, appreciate the sub, and I wish you the best of luck as well, Squeak, with whatever you're doing. I know you said you're playing Warlock. I don't know if you're going SSF or rolling with a group or whatnot. You've been a big supporter of the channel. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for showing up, talking, interacting with chat. Actually... I'm pretty sure I'm following you, but yeah, everybody, Squeak Official, if you're over here on Twitch, he streams Last Epoch regularly, so I highly recommend you go drop him a follow. This guy, you know, he's in the chat, he's talking, he has a lot of good insight. Go check him out. I actually haven't been by one of your streams before, though, Squeak. I think mostly because of the way our streaming schedules are. I'm typically going online when you're going offline, so... Oh. Hey, what up, Merkware? How you doing, man? Thanks for the shout out. I play on Eastern time. Yeah, and I'm Pacific. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I've ever checked out any Squeak streams before. Probably because I'm still getting home and everything by the time you're getting set up for the stream, by the time you're shutting things down. So how you doing today, Dr. Lecter? I don't think I've ever seen you over here on the YouTube chat before. Yeah, I got you, Marvel Man. You're here a lot, bro. You're here a lot. I can't do it every month, but you know, I got you this month. Yeah, Merkware's a solid guy. Solid content creator. Merkware, man. %, increase cooldown recovery speed for shift, reduce shift distance, so you can't travel as far, gives you melee physical damage, 35% chance. Yeah, is that not common? How uncommon is a smoke weaver? How's it spelled? Smoke space weaver. It's considered rare. LP is uncommon. I mean, 19. So out of every time you find a smoke weaver, 19% of the time it's gonna have LP1 on it. LP2 is 1.35%. LP4 is 0.027%. LP3. LP4 is almost impossible. I've been farming for like 3 days. Haven't even gotten a smoke weaver. Gonna go spears until I get 2 Yelkor's blast knives to drop in cycle, and then going detonating arrow trap melee build. All right, Marvel Man, that's what I'm talking about. You've gotten unlucky. Smoke weaver sounds like cool class concept. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, smoke weaver sounds like it would be a rogue mastery class. Yeah, that's smart. Okay. Hey, what up, Dope Shot? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you around for a while. Oh, BD, just like your idol? Just like my idol? What? But I have too much. I'm going to be trying to add more to the list right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think on... I'm good, man. Yeah, I've been occupied with less cool stuff than last Epoch, that's for sure. Getting pretty hyped. Yeah, bro. You and everybody else. I don't know if you've seen the last Epoch directory lately, man. Thousands of people watching. And, like, there are streamers out the ass in the directory now. It is, whoo! It's real out here, man. Thanks for being here, guys. Is there any point in running Temporal Sanctum without having a unique to upgrade? Yes. 15K people online the other day in game. Oh, like through Steam charts? Probably more right now. Got it. Yeah. So PJ, there is a reason to run Temporal Sanctum. There's different days that one of the best ways to target farm. Yeah. So PJ, there's a list on lastepochtools.com that shows you like what days the dungeons have specific drops, and they go through a rotation. And there'll be like exalted drops and stuff like that in the dungeons. So there'll be like one day where enemies will have a higher chance to drop exalted relics or exalted daggers or exalted whatever. And so even if you don't have a unique item to upgrade, you can run through the dungeon and kill mobs and get better drops. Can't believe Woody and Rax are going to go hardcore. I've died so many damn times to Lagon. There's no way. Oh, it'll be fine. Even if they die. Here's the link. Let me copy that. Here, that link was provided to you via Dope Shot over on Twitch. Yeah, it'll be fine because even if you die in hardcore on Last Epoch, you just become a softcore player. Good for them. I mean, I wanted to go SSF. Probably not going to happen just because I got so many people who want to play with me, but there's still that part of me that wants to get onto the SSF leaderboards in the arena like day 2. I can't. Sorry. Damn. I've had a lot of people reach out to me. No SSF for you. Yeah. Well, I'm too popular. Yeah, apparently. The people need you. Yeah, that was also another thing. I mean, like I can go off my own hubris and try and get onto the SSF leaderboards. Or I could just make a normal character and then play with other people. Day 1 class, Paladin all day, Dope Shot. Paladin all day. We're going to be doing a stream on the weekend. Going over different build potential or different build starts for Paladin. I'm planning on Void Cleave multi-strike, but those are a little bit further down the list. Like you need to have like 20 points in Sentinel before you can use both of them. And so it's also going to depend on gear, because if I get a like really nice like unique, how far did you get your Void Knight? I stopped at 500 corruption, and then last weekend on Saturday for whatever, like I just had the urge to like, hey, let's just push the corruption again, because when I got to 500 corruption, I just stopped. I could have kept going. I just stopped because I wanted to go play Paladin again. I wanted to do hammers. Lagon wasn't that bad during campaign. It only took me about 5 attempts. Yeah, when I did Lagon, it was back before the Lagon rework. You had to attack his face. Yeah, so I jumped onto my Void Knight, play Ignite Hammered in. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not knocking the build, but yeah, so I jumped onto my Void Knight last Saturday, and I was just dicking around with different builds and stuff. And we went into 538 corruption, and we were still crushing. We were still crushing on Void Cleave Erasing Strike. One nice thing that I had found since playing Void Knight that did help with the survivability was I found a pair of Ravenous Void Gauntlets when I was playing. I don't know what class I was playing. I found one of those. So I found a pair. Dude, Dope Shot. Wait until you hear this, man. I found it while I was playing in Reefer Sages. He was streaming. I was already offline. I jumped into his game and I played. You've got 4 corruption at level 87. Hey, way to go. Corruption 4. Let's go. So, I jumped into Reefer Sage's stream after I was done streaming. and I was playing, I don't remember what I was playing. I might have been playing Paladin, but I found Ravenous Void as a world drop at Corruption 100. We weren't even fighting the boss. It was just a straight up world drop at Corruption 100. And here, let me just show you. Let me just show you the roll. So there's no LP on it. I mean, I'm like, dude, I'm already getting Ravenous Void, right? So no LP, but look at the rolls on this thing, man. Because there's not too many rolls on Ravenous Void, right? But look, endurance threshold, 60 to 100, it's 100. Physical damage taken as void, between 10 to 15%, I got 11%. Less void damage taken, 15%. Increased health. I did kind of turn up a little low on this one. I got 5% out of the 10%, but still. And then on the vitality roll, 5 to 10, I got 10. The damage mitigation on it is strong. The one problem is I use Shattered Chains a lot. Yeah, I got a ton of HP. So I use Shattered Chains like a lot. I will have to create a new Shattered Chains to get the what affix is it? You drink a potion and it makes the ailments go away. Yeah, it's super nuts, man. You got to drink a potion to make the ailments go away. I don't have that because what happens with Ravenous Void? Yeah, the cleanse. If you drop below your endurance threshold, you lose. Excuse me. You lose the barrier. You get like a new temporary barrier that your health bar turns purple, but then you get like that really bad negative ailment where you can't leech health and you get Mimic Feast. You can't leech health and you take damage over time. Yeah, because you don't have them. And I have died multiple times with that ailment because I don't have a way to cleanse it. You know what would be too bad? It wouldn't be too bad to use Ravenous Void on something like it's supposed to be sick with Auto Bomber. Yeah, it's really good with this. Main problem I'm having right now is I don't really like even this guy. I don't have any class that I can kill T4 Jeweler with. I got close with this guy, but then Ravenous Void popped. I like lost too much health, and then I couldn't I got freaking destroyed. So I might have to roll with somebody. Vessel of Strife. Yeah, but you need to kill T4 Jeweler. No, you got to kill T4 Jeweler, and I haven't been able. Anchor's been really good because of the 40% endurance. Yeah, about that. You got a vessel with 2 LP? Get out of here. That's awesome. I know what you can do with it. Give it to me. No. I think Vessel's listed as a yeah with 2 LP 0.001 point yeah for a 2 LP. It's pretty rare for a 2 LP Strife. I would have to run T4 Jeweler with somebody else with a monster build. I could stay alive. It's just melee against T4 Jeweler is difficult. It's very difficult. I just get to a point where I get chunked down so much. All right, let's leave that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad at the boss. T4 Jeweler just does so much freaking damage out of nowhere. It's because she shreds your resistances. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, the main problem is I've tried fighting T4 Julra a lot on stream when I've only got like 3 hours. Yeah, you can't shred the resistance if you one-shot her, but that's the problem with this build. This build's really good for mobs. It's not super good for... I mean, it'll do damage against single target, even on BD. Like, I don't know. I'm terrible at her. Bladedancer. Even with your low life build, I can probably one-shot her on HOJ Paladin? What's HOJ? Hammer of Justice? That doesn't make sense. I titled this stream Zooming Towards Empowered, and like so far we haven't even gotten through this timeline yet. The timeline that we started on was so like we did a live reaction to that guy's take of yeah, if you got what level are you on Bladedancer? 71. Yeah, we did a live reaction to this dude's take saying what? Phone must have restarted. Oh, I never turned it on in the first place. Oops. Yeah, we did a live reaction to this one dude's take on Last Epoch, saying it was bad, and he said it was bad because the controller support wasn't that good. He played for 10 minutes and then uninstalled and said Diablo 4 was amazing. Yeah. I might actually just turn that whole reaction into a YouTube video. I'm just... Oh, what? Oh, we still got that modifier. Void enemies do insane damage. One more echo. No, we don't want them to have increased crit chance. Enemies heal if they haven't been damaged recently. We should be... Dude, did you see that mob name? What was it? Ravenous Voids? Simulation confirmed. Yeah. I'm getting that streamer treatment. He said the controller support in Last Epoch was bad and said Diablo 4 was best. Streamer client confirmed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that whole reaction, man. We did that at the top of the stream. Had a couple guys here, and I'm like, you know what? Let's react to this, dude. You were muted. Yeah. He said Ellie. Yeah, he said Ellie was bad because the controller support was not that good, he said he played for 10 minutes, then uninstalled because he didn't want to get carpal tunnel syndrome from playing with mouse and keyboard. Oh man, I kind of wish I waited for that reaction, but dude, it was pure gold, man. Well, what's funny is he's like, I'm so tired. He's like, I'm so tired of people complaining about Diablo 4. And then he goes into a rant about how he thinks Last Epoch's bad because the controller support's not that great. And then but to his credit, he did put a little disclaimer. I know I'm being a hypocrite. I'm like, at least you know. And then later on in the video, he's like, I know I'm probably going to have to buy Last Epoch again and play it and then say it's good. So it might have been like a troll video. Do they not own? He says he owns mouse and keyboard, but he doesn't want to get carpal tunnel syndrome. He's like, I'm old. I'm 34 years old. I don't want to get carpal tunnel syndrome. Well, I also said as a point of, I was like, hey, if we never said anything about Diablo, like how worse would it have been? You guys remember preseason? I feel like ARPGs were designed for mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Well, he doesn't sound 34 with that attitude. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I feel like they were designed for mouse and keyboard as well. Because, I mean, they started with Diablo. There wasn't controllers for computers back then. You can use a controller, but you know what controller gets you. Yeah, sure. Limited stash space. I just like the fact that even in the video, he was like, I know, I'm probably going to end up buying it again and then saying the game is good. Like he was reluctant to have to admit that Last Epoch was good. But for right now, it sucks because the controller support sucks. Actually, you know what? Like, I'll probably clip out that whole reaction and upload it. But here, let me just pull up homie's video. That's homie's video right there that we reacted to, man. You know, click on it, let it get it, add to your history, and then, you know, go watch it later if you're interested. I actually subscribed to the guy. The reason why is I wanted to see if he ever posted an update.
Easy. Too easy.
Yeah, I wanted to see if he ever posted an update. Say, yeah, I played Last Epoch. I'm Ron. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm like, dude, he got more content out of Last Epoch than he actually played it. I gotta clip out that reaction and upload it. It'll be pure gold. I think we'll be okay without him. Yeah, Squeak. I think you and Air Dragon were both saying, "Oh, what's that?" Yeah, Squeak, I think both you and Air Dragon were saying, yeah, homie be trolling. What's this?
Diablo 4 Super
Oh,
Fit.
I saw this one. I saw this one. This one was great. That one's a true troll. Like, dude, last Epoch is so bad. You want to know why? It has so many stash tabs. Yeah, that video is elite. I was hoping that homie's video was going to be like it, but it wasn't. Five classes, 5 stash tabs. Yeah, I like a nice simple fireball. Nice and simple. Look at this. This is just too confusing. Look, I just turned fireball into a flamethrower. You like seeing the side by side more damage or more crit damage? And D4, you even have 2 options to choose, but one is bad, so why even the tree? Yeah, right. D4 looks hella good. That's about it. Yeah, D4, it is a nice looking game. Don't get me wrong. Oh, yeah. We got to do this. They shouldn't let people choose all of them like in the beta. That was the best. Left or right. Nah, all one ability. But I can look at CGI armor on Google, so... I'm stoked for some new items, new loot. Yeah, from what they've been saying, like there's just gonna be so much new stuff, and the game's gonna look so much better. So I'm all here for it. Not gonna lie, the look look cool type person, and one of the big parts that 1.0 has me hyped is the update to graphics. I want to blast things while looking good. If I can't look good, why bother? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Like, streaming and playing the game. Hey, what up, Pipe Gameplays? That's why I mentioned it. Visuals. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to utilize it because streaming and playing last Epoch, I got to keep the graphics kind of down just because, you know, all the particle effects. I stream for one rig. Pipe Gameplays asks, I would like to know how many hours of content approximately last Epoch can have. That's gonna be up to you, and how much time you want to put into the game. So, Pipe, I am nearing 550 hours into the game. I haven't played all the classes. There's 5 base classes, but each class has 3 masteries. So, if you wish to look at each mastery as its own class, you're looking at close to 15 class. Well, let's remove the 5. You're looking at like 10 classes. If you want to tell the dude I have 1K hours on one class. Yeah. Well, Dope Shot, he can see what you just said. I mean, your guys' messages pop up here in the corner. Yeah, so Pipe, it's going to depend on, and you still haven't seen a red ring. Oh, Dope Shot. Oh, I must have it equipped on a character. Yeah, I got a red ring. Hey, it might be on my Void Knight. Let's go over to Void Knight. It might be in his inventory. I found a red ring and an Orion's Eye in the same 3-hour play session, like an hour apart from each other, and I found it at 120 corruption. Have some good polearm builds on last Epoch. No, I don't have any polearm builds. I have a paladin. I have a Void Cleave Erasing Strike, which uses a Bardiche. Let me pull this up. So I have 2 different. So here, let me pull this up for you. Oh, that. This is for Paladin. This is Void Cleave Multi-Strike. Let me see if I can find the Void Knight version. This is probably got to be my most popular build. All right, so that was Void Cleave Multi-Strike, and then here's Void Cleave Erasing Strike. They both use pole arm-ish. One uses a Bardiche, the other one uses an Apathy's Maw. Spear Rogue, let's go. Erasing Strike, so good. I have 4 LP Spear Rogue. I mean, Spear Rogue's a thing. I hope 1.0 will have much more content, things added to the, in the game. Yeah, so, Pipe, I never finished my thought with you. The difficulty in the in-game is infinite. So if you're playing Monoliths, you got a mechanic called Corruption. You can just keep pushing the difficulty until you cry uncle. So if that's worthy content too, you're looking at hundreds of hours of gameplay. If you are into survival modes, horde modes, so to speak, and you like the arena, there's a ladder for the arena, and it's literally survive as many waves of combat, waves of enemies as possible. Each wave gets stronger, and there's a leaderboard for it. You can spend hundreds of hours there as well. You got dungeons in the in-game. So let's break this down. So you start a new character and you play through the campaign. Let's say the campaign takes you 12 to 20 hours. You got that. Then let's say you play through the Monoliths. First time playing through, you're trying to find good gear. Let's say that takes you another 10 hours. So you're looking at 25 hours of content, or roughly like maybe you're looking at 20 to 30 hours. Then you get to the empowered monoliths, and that's where the difficulty becomes endless. That can take you, depends on how good your build is and how far you want to keep pushing the corruption. Then, like, let's say you do all that and you get all this good gear, and then you go run dungeons to get better gear. You get good gear from the dungeons. Let's say you put another 20 hours into doing dungeon runs. Then you're like, hey, I got a good build. I want to go into the arena. Then you go into the arena, and let's say you spend a week just trying to get onto the leaderboards. You could be looking for $35. You can be looking at 100 hours of content, if not more, with one character, one mastery. There's a lot of content in the game, but if you do not like repeating content, if you do not like loops, then this game might not be for you. Because after you get through the campaign, the game goes into loops. I personally like a nice simple loop. I personally like a nice rinse and repeat, keep going. That's what I love. Someone asked about a polearm build, I think. Yeah. Shit, what I missed it was watching his video regarding LP merging. Yeah, pipe gameplays over in YouTube. Marvel Man was asking if I had any polearm builds. The closest I had was a Bardiche build. Can you check 4-player? Let's go check 4-player. Yeah, so you don't have to do this solo. Yeah, Wave 3020, dethroned, yeah. Why, where are you in all this? Was it bugged builds? Let's take a look. These guys probably not, because they're Rune Master. This guy, yeah, he's definitely using a bugged build. And honestly, look at this. Basically, anytime you see a Lich, probably means they're using a bugged build, which kind of sucks, because what if you were actual... Is it possible to reset the skills and other important things on the character? Yeah, so here's a skill that I'm specialized in. I can respec it, I can remove points, I can despecialize, put a new skill there, or I can walk over to this person over here and I can be like, I want to respec this skill, and it costs in-game gold. The cost of the gold never goes up. So to reset that, it'll always cost me 180 gold. I currently have over 2 million gold, and I just bought stash tabs. Stash tabs go up in price. Oh yeah, you're asking about Red Ring. Who's using the Red Ring? Which of my characters do I have the Red Ring on? It was Red Ring of Atlaria, right? Let me look for Atlaria. No? That's not this character. Oh, you know what? It might be on my Paladin. No, I gotta provide receipts here. Well, it looks like I took all the gear off. Would I have the Red Ring just chilling in his inventory? So 2-on-4 players got bumped while I was away. They almost doubled it. Oh, wow. Yeah, you have been gone for a while, Dope Shot. You've been gone for a while, man. Oh, my game freeze. I mean, I know I see the little spinny thing there, but it usually doesn't take this long. Wait, you got an addiction to Tarkov? Of all the games to become addicted to. Don't respect my time at all. Jeez. Wait, when did you get back on the Tarkov, Dope Shot? Like I checked into your stream like a month or two ago, and you were playing Tarkov, and you were like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna be coming back to the last Epoch soon." I shit you not, I have not seen you since. That was the last time I've seen you. I haven't even seen you stream. The wipe? They wipe characters on there? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on my Room Master. Because I was playing Room Master over the weekend. Oh, it's a seasonal game? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there it is. A dope shot. Like, I know you wanted receipts, and it took me a while to find my receipt, but there you go. How about them apples? Where did I get that? Yes, I remember. I remember very well where I got the red rain. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Orbit. There you go. There's a whole video of the Red Rain of Atlaria dropping for me. I was at 120 corruption on Druid. I was just trying to level. Wow, that would be amazing on my Void Knight. What, okay, Merkware, what do you mean by Pog? Because like maybe I'm too old here, but Z-Spec has LP1. Yeah, seriously. When I hear Pog, I think piece of garbage. Very good. Okay. OTS, the new GG. I found out recently. OTS? What do you mean by OTS? Play of the game. But it's now used how GG is used. So POG doesn't mean piece of garbage. It means play of the game. Yeah, because Dope Shot, I think you're within a year of me or something. Or maybe you're a little bit... Maybe you're a little bit younger than I am. I remember we're similar. We had a very similar... Yeah. Because I'm going to be 36 this year. Yeah, you're 33. Okay, yeah, we're not too far off from each other. I remember we had very similar, like upbringings almost. Like, you know, you were a cook from a young age. I've been a cook from a young age. You were into music and been a musician at one point. I was into music. Yeah. It's kind of turned into POG equals sick or cool or amazing. I'm 36, but I spend too much time on Twitch. That's what I'm talking about. It started slightly sarcastic, but people found it mnemonic and ran with it. Damn, I feel like I'm not old enough to be here. Oh, okay, Markway, how old are you then, man? Like what, 27? You're not 14. Get out of here. I've been to your streams, man. I've been to your streams. You're not freaking 14. You're 25. Okay, I was off by 2 years. I gotta go. GG gotta go for now. I'll talk to you later. We'll play some soon. Yeah, catch you later, Dope Shot. Thanks for coming by, man. You always bring a lot of great energy. Well, careful, age is getting down that low. I know, right? I know. Oh yeah, we're not. This isn't a dude. This whole stream got anything much lower. Merc and Twitch will clear you off the site. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is a rogue stream. This stream has been everything but rogue. I guess I'm an old fart. You'll be 45 this year. Oh, okay, PJ. You're not that old. If you say sub 13, you can be auto. Nice. Nice. I had a coworker said something about him being young and dumb and he got banned off the site. Wait, did he use the old expression? He texted me and said, "You banned me off of Twitch." And I said, "No, sir." Oh, I got on the wrong character, didn't I? I'm all over the place today. This is supposed to be a rogue stream, and I'm logging on to every character except rogue. He said it was I'm not even going to say it, man. Like, you're telling me somebody got banned off the site for saying they were... I was like... Because when you said that, I'm like... I remember the old expression, you know, back when I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Turned 43 today, so yeah, officially old. Oh, happy birthday. You're not that old. I knew you were older than me, Air Dragon, just because you'd be talking about stuff you did as a teenager in the 90s, but I mean, didn't think you were that old. Apparently, I appeal to mostly this age demographic. Like, I'm like, according to my YouTube analytics, my primary age demographic is around 35 to 48. That's so around my age and a little bit older. That's kind of been how it is most of my life. I would like to know if Necromancer is a good class on Last Epoch. Pipe gameplays. Necromancer is a very good class on Last Epoch. You have a ton of options that you can use playing Necromancer. So I don't know if you've played Diablo 4, but it feels like the best Necromancer. I haven't played in a while, but it definitely feels like the best Necromancer builds over there is where you don't use minions. Steve, it's awesome. Yeah, Steve would know. Steve knows a lot about Necromancer. This dude's like a Necromancer god, so... Yeah, Necromancer is a top build class. Yeah, so in this game, minions are a lot better, and you can control the minions. You can tell them where to go. And, yeah, they're great. For sure, for sure. You can have a veritable zoo of minions. Do you recommend me play with Necromancer or Beastmaster? I'll recommend Necromancer. Though Beastmaster is good. Beastmaster is good, but I feel like for people who are just like want to play with minions, I would recommend Necromancer over Beastmaster. Because Beastmaster is more like, hey, I'm pretty strong and I got these animals with me. There's a few builds out there where the animals are pretty strong, but... Oh, you like the Hulk? Yeah, that was one of my early playthroughs I used to build, and the chat named the Golem Hulk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're here for that, Steve. Flame Wraith, Pog, okay. Hey, what up, Stevie Poe? Over on YouTube. How's it going? Yeah, you remember that one? Yeah, I haven't played Flame Wraiths. I would really like to just play a straight up at some point. Maybe I'll do this in the cycle, but probably not, because I'll most likely be playing. If I do play Acolyte, I'm probably going to be playing Warlock. It would be fun to play a skeleton build. Seems that Diablo 1 is back on Battle.net. Oh, that's cool. I've never played Diablo 1. It was on GOG for a hot minute. Time to play a Falconer? Yeah. You remember actual Pogs. Yeah, I remember actual Pogs as well. Yeah, I was kind of like... When people were talking about Pogs, I was like those weird-ass like little chip things. They look like poker chips. Like, they were after my time, but I knew people who had Pogs. By that point, it was like, hey, look at this relic, you know? D1 is OG awesome? Yeah. Oh, you mean Pog? I'm afraid to ask what that means. PAWG. I'd like to say had, but never would have changed to have. Yeah. I'd like to say had, but it would have changed to have. I got you. You still got Pogs. Well, so when I was a kid and the whole Pokemon card thing was going around, I remember an adult going, oh, this is just going to be like the Pogs, you know, they're going to come and go. And, you know, obviously Pokemon hasn't gone away. But yeah, that's what, you know, when I was like 10 or 11 or whatever, that's what people called the Pokemon cards. Oh, they're just they're just the modern day at the time Pogs. I time traveled back to 1996 and buy like 5 boxes of beta Magic the Gathering and put it in some kind of time locked vault. Oh, like a time capsule? +2 maximum ballista. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, we were doing this. You'd be stupid rich. Oh, I must have left out of this one without completing it. I thought we did this one. Fresh pack, no human touch, beta cards are rare. Yeah, that's true. Same. Black Lotus. There's this video, there was this meme I saw going around. They're like, turn your old Magic the Gathering cards into into tokens for Dungeons and Dragons or tabletop role-playing games, and they took a Black Lotus card and cut out the black, like the flower part, and they like glued it to like a little wooden base. I'm like, oh my god, why? Like who would? Like I hope to God they just printed that off that image off the internet and then cut and pasted it and didn't take an actual Black Lotus card. Yeah, because in any condition, a Black Lotus card is worth a lot, right? Even if it's kind of scuffed. Right, right. More fakes than real ones. I think there are some fresh pack, no human touch Black Lotuses, but Richard Garfield has them hoarded somewhere. Just a hunch, but I've got reasons. I also think he secretly has full sets of Alpha locked away. Call it a hunch based off some weird evidence. I don't even know who Richard Garfield is. Creator of Magic the Gathering? Oh, okay. I mean, if he's the creator, then yeah, maybe he's probably got some rare cards locked away. I saw a Lotus, the car. It was black and had personalized personalized tags that said add 3 mana. Ah!
Easy. Too easy.
I know people in hindsight that had Magic the Gathering cards that existed before Magic the Gathering was a thing, and after a personal meeting with Mr. Garfield and his friends, they seem to no longer have them, long before cameras in everyone's hands, like playtest Magic the Gathering cards, the real, rare holy grails of Magic the Gathering. Gotta run, catch you later, Steve. Well, enough old Magic the Gathering. We're gotta go do that sleep thing to getting old sucks. Hey, happy birthday, by the way, Air Dragon, man. Have yourself a good one. Majasa's kicking your butt. I fought her once. After that, all my alts, I never went as far as Majasa. I just grabbed my stuff. I remember she was a little annoying. I don't think she was as annoying as Lagon for me. But that was back when Lagon, like, you had to attack his face. Like, they changed him like 2 weeks after, or a week after I fought Lagon. That's like when the big Lagon rework came through. And he had the tentacles that you could attack. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's think we Oh. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, let's. And then after this, we can go basically anywhere. Sure, let's just put it there for now. So we've completed their leveling guide on max roll. Let's check out what their shadow daggers. Okay. They recommend a Marauder's Smoke Weaver. So a Smoke Weaver with melee physical damage. A Katana. Okay. A Wings of Argentus. I have one of those laying around. So they remove dancing strikes. Okay. We'll have to play with that later. All right, let's put this in the idols tab. Let's break these down. Let's grab this. So do you have a loot filter specific for each character? Yes. I'll show you what my loot filters look like, Squeak.
Easy. Too easy.
All right, loot filters. So this one, hide normal, magic, and rare items. Show class affixes. Show all tier 7 affixes and recolor to red. And then this one is show the experimental affixes. Now my Void Knight one, I was looking for some specific plated gauntlets and two-handed weapons, as well as show the experimental affixes, and then I think hybrid health. But for the most part, my loot filters are pretty much show my class affixes, hide the normal, magic, and rare, and then show me specific affixes I'm going to be needing. Like hybrid health, that's kind of a rarer one. Boy, monoliths are the best. These ones are not too bad, especially if you like arena. Yeah.
Too easy.
So was Majasa the final boss? Yeah. Majasa's the final boss. The campaign brings you to a moment, and basically from there it's go do the monoliths of time. I'm hoping at some point they kind of finish the campaign, because it definitely feels like it's brings you to that moment, but we shall see. For what I've heard, they have no campaign content ads planned for Cycle 1, so yeah. It's good that you take her out though, because she does give you a bonus. She gives you a +1 to all of your stats, your dexterity, your strength, your intelligence, blah 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 blah. There is a benefit to fighting her that way, but I personally, on all my other characters except for the first one I did the campaign on, the moment I could do monoliths with all my passive points and idle slots, I went for it. Now in the cycle, I'll take her out. I will fight her in the cycle, because it's going to behoove me anyway to get all the way to the end of the campaign, because you gotta talk to Zarek. I'm off for the night, but see you next time, bud. Yeah, I appreciate the raid, Squeak. You take care. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm going to send you over to Typical Outlaw. He's playing Helldivers, but he does stream Last Epoch. He will most certainly be streaming Last Epoch when the game comes out. So send him our love if you're over here on Twitch. So anyway, you guys take care. I'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good one. Anyway, cheers. YouTube, good hanging out with you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have yourselves a good one and take care. I'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah, we'll probably be doing some more Rogue, but this weekend we will be doing a Paladin, sort of brainstorming what some of the best build options for launch will be. Anyway, you guys take care. Babylon Bike, signing out.